Seneca forward, which we made hills on Sunday, maybe. But that may get Did you want to get her hair? Probably from riding here. Woo! Whoa, look out, squirrel! Oh, that would have sucked. If we had hit him, we were going down this cliff. It's a long ways down there. Long ways down. All right, so we're gonna cruise back towards the lake now. And this is, I guess you could call this the downhill direction. It does seem to be a lot faster going this way. All right, so a couple weeks ago, we found this great new line on this section. So you do the stairs, and then right off of that little drop, even Gigi's ridden that line. Fun. He's kind of a fun little line. Woo! Oh yeah, this is the one that's a little sketch. Anyways. Tangle. Be a long ways on a flat tire. Let's check real quick. I think we're okay. It was just a stick. Oh yeah, we're good. All right. All right, and I always get off here because it doesn't matter how many times I've tried this little spot going this way. I cannot make this. So it is not even worth trying. I know I can't make it, and I've tried many, many times to make it, and that way, not even worth trying. There are a couple things that I just know better, that even going the other way, I do make it most of the time, but even going that way, it's sketchy. Pretty day. Thank you for tuning in and your day. Watch. Seems to be working okay up there. If it's not, please tell me. Woo! Yeah, I like the streaming of it. It's something different, but if it doesn't work real well, let me know. And we'll try and improve I mean, we're really just GoPro through the GoPro app to my phone at the moment. I know there are better ways to do it. Just, there just are. Ooh, I put my seat down far enough there. Boy, I remember the days of riding mountain bikes with no suspension forks, rigid bikes, no dropper posts, rim brakes. Anybody else remember those days? My first mountain bike was a Gary Fisher Tassahara. Oh. Hi guys, I found you again. You guys are good. I'm gonna go out and go around you. It's fun to see the kids in the woods. Oh, so anyways, Gary Fisher Tassahara. It's my first mountain bike. Way back in, had to be 1994 or 5 model year. I think it got tossed out during the purge of quite a few years ago, because nobody was using it, but I kind of wish I had saved it because it's pretty cool. So my father still rides a Gary Fisher, what is it, Huku Iku, same vintage, 1994 or 95. Whoa. He doesn't do very much riding in the woods anymore. Being, you know, 70 something, he's dialed it back a touch. But the bike still functions. It's still got the original fork on it. I'm sure that it needs some service done to it, but he's kept up on it pretty well. What was your first mountain bike? Tell me. And yes, I skipped that going up. We rode down that, but we typically skip that coming up. It's tricky. Okay. Alrighty, so if you were here earlier and are still here, thank you. You guys remember me talking about the bowl. We've dubbed it the Seneca Park bowl, that somebody has spent some time on, adding some jumps and some bumps and a bunch of stuff. I'm pretty sure I know who, after talking around. Woo! So there's that little line across, and there's this little jump. But a whole bunch of little lines you can play with in there, which are kind of cool and kind of a blast. We've put together a couple of videos of us just playing there. If you guys haven't seen them, go look for the Seneca Park Trail videos. You'll see us in there playing. Now you can come out here. That dumps out to the road. You can park there too if you want to just come in and play there. You could have a ton of fun there for a whole bunch. There's 4 or 5 jumps and a bunch of different lines through that bowl. Super cool. Or like us, who just ride it for a little bit coming through. and then make your way back towards the single track stuff. Woo! Yeah, good stuff. Sorry guys, I'm just trying not to crash. Yikes, tree! That was close. A lot closer than I wanted it. Lots closer than I wanted it. Scary! Whew! I think I like this direction better than the other way. I don't know why. The lines are a little different. This way's a little faster. Well, it's more, well, you're heading towards the lake, so everything flows towards the lake, so it is a little bit more down going this way. But yeah, we're still riding our trusty Trek Roscoe 7 that I really would like to upgrade. I kind of want to just upgrade the fork after riding on Gigi's Ritmo the other night with the Marzocchi bomber fork there. That thing just soaks everything up. This is a little stiffer ride. It soaks up the big hits, but it doesn't have the small bump compliance of the fork that Gigi's got. Don't get me wrong, it's not bad. It's not unrideable. But there's a huge difference in forks. And yeah, there's probably some things I can do to this if anybody's got any ideas. I'm a rookie when it comes to adjusting suspension, so. Okay. All right, we're gonna just scooch up this way. There's that one little up that you can't usually make it up. So a lot of times I'll just dump out to here at the end of the ride for the little cruise through the trees. Not saying we're still not gonna ride some single tracky stuff, because we are, definitely are. But that's that one where we came down. It's just hard to come up. The routes are a little awkward on the uphill side of things. Just a little, not bad, but just a little. Thanks for hanging out. If you're hanging out there still, spending a few minutes of your day with me. Can't see the chat, so I apologize if there's comments and questions. If you leave them there, I should see them later, and we'll answer any of them for sure. For sure. We're also on Instagram. We post over there just some reels, some photos, nothing crazy fancy. A lot of it gets double posted to YouTube too, so, but scoot on over to Instagram and follow us on Instagram too. And we're gonna try and start putting some different content up on both platforms, so. Woo! Woo! We'll go up the first up here. We'll have to walk it though because it's steep. There's just some things you can't pedal up. I'll just skip us on the Ruby spot because I don't think I can pedal up this. Nah, not worth it. We'll just walk up it, no biggie. You can ride down it, but the up, not so much. Yeah. Okay. We back cruising. Got ourselves just a little light cruise back. Good recovery. One more section of single track. We only saw the one deer. I saw 3 out here a couple weeks ago. It is a little late in the day. The last time I was here, it was super early in the morning. I think I was on the trail by, I don't know, 6 maybe. Yeah, that was an early morning, but there was, I think I saw at least 3 deer and heard probably 4 or 5 more further up in the woods. There's a lot of deer on this side, not so much on the other side, although they do exist. We've seen turkeys on the other side of the river coming through the cemetery and stuff. Oh yeah, so you didn't hear me talk about it earlier. So this is 3.5 miles or so. Not quite sure the exact distance, but 3.5 sounds roughly right. From one end to the other, the north end to the zoo. And then you can turn around and ride it back, or you can cross the river further down by the water treatment plant there, down by 104. Okay, we almost just rode through that fast. That would have been wet. And then ride up the north side, or the west side, along the paved trail till you get to just before the nursing home, where you take a right. And then you go in behind the nursing home, in behind the cemetery, follow that all the way up to you get to the paved trail at Turning Point, and follow that down. And you can make yourself a real nice loop. I believe it's about 8 miles is the full loop. You can park at the zoo and do it. You can park at Turning Point Park and do it. You can park off at Petton Street, the little park down there, and ride that loop too. All great spots to start that loop, and it's good riding. There's some easy stuff, and there's some trickier stuff, you know, some proper single track stuff, but just great for a cruise. It's awesome for the kids. So if you've got your kids and want to do any part of this trail, it's awesome. Even the younger kids can certainly ride this, and you don't have to ride any of that hard stuff. And then further up there, once you go through the fence, back there where I was jagging off to the right and the left coming back, you know, the kids can ride the easy wide path if they're not old enough to ride the single track, and you can ride the single track stuff, you know, 15 feet away, and you can still see everybody, and it's super cool. We got some video of Jack riding the flat stuff with the camera on his helmet, you know, shooting me riding through the single track stuff, and it came out super cool. So it's an awesome little trail system, I guess you can call it. It's not just a trail. I'm calling it a trail system because of the little rights and lefts and the little various routes you can take. And like even here, this left is single track, that right is not single track, but smoothish, gravelly, like we were just on. But you probably saw us ride this on the way in, if you were with us back then. Woo! Yeah, good stuff. I do appreciate anybody that's tuned in, even for just a few minutes. Appreciate spending a few minutes with us, even if it's just to check out the trail for a minute, say hi, whatever. We are 8-Wheel Adventures, as you know. Today it's just me, but normally we've got, this is our family type channel, so the kids, Jack is 16, Annie's 9, they have a blast riding. My wife Gigi but doesn't get out riding as much as she would like to. Just busy schedule and all, but we have a blast. We've got some things planned for the latter part of the summer here. Gigi and I are going to go do the Finger Lakes Trail down in Letchworth. I don't know when. I'm going to take the kids to Hollymont. Again, I don't know when, but those are both on our radar for the month of August. And yeah, there'll be videos for all that. May do the Hills on Fire Enduro XC race. So that'll be super cool. That's in a couple weeks, or I think it's even next weekend. Good luck to those racing the Hardcore 24 today. We're not going to make it this weekend. We're not going to make it down there. If anybody all of a sudden needs somebody to race it, let me know. I can probably make myself available. I don't know if I want to race for 24 hours, but maybe I can be convinced to. Maybe I can be convinced to. But good luck to anybody racing that this weekend. That should be a blast down at Ontario County Park. I look forward to some of the stories. I do know a couple of people doing it, so that is super cool. But anyways, guys, that's the Seneca Park Trail. I want to thank anybody that has tuned in for watching it and hanging out with me for